The lawsuits come as investigators identify the men killed Tuesday at the site, 42-year-old Felix Lopez of Pearland and 25-year-old Felipe Mendez of Houston. 41-year-old Reginald McGee, also of Houston, died at Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital. 2 men who did not fall were treated at a hospital and released. The 3 men fell an estimated 65 to 85 feet when scaffolding malfunctioned. This drone photo shared with us by a viewer showing Tank A, where the scaffolding failed.
The Bernson law firm is seeking more than $1 million in relief for the family of 41-year-old Reginald McGee.
There's going to be several defendants brought into this case, Bechtel being one of them, Sempra being one of them. There's multiple defendants, and this is just at the very, beginning stages.
Attorney Cade Bernson of the Bernson law firm says McGee and the other victims, 2 of whom survived, were simply doing their jobs, trying to provide for their families when their lives were cut short. He says safety standards may not have been followed, and that needs to change.
They need to have all the safety equipment that they need and have an environment that is safe for them to do their job and come home at the end of it. That's not too much to ask.
I think the attorney working on it is actually a pretty reasonable guy as far as only asking for $1 million. And what he was kind of getting at in the beginning of this thing was that this is the beginning. The facts have not really come out. There's going to be an investigation, but actually the families are being smart here by bringing a lawsuit because it means that there's going to be oversight on this whole thing. They need to preserve evidence and that there's going to be an investigation to find out what really happened. And I think that's almost more important than the amount of money that they're asking for. And frankly, $1 million for the death of a father and husband is really not asking that much. Like this stuff doesn't happen ordinarily. There's somebody somewhere did something wrong by either how they, put this scaffolding together or the manufacturing of it or the supervision that was going on there or training. Something failed or a series of things failed. And I think every family is going to want to know what happened, and who's responsible. So to bring a lawsuit like this puts everybody on notice and it will help with the investigation and finding out those answers. And ultimately hold whoever was responsible for these, for these deaths. Again, it's a tragedy, but I think it's actually, again, more important to bring this kind of thing to find the answers, and hopefully the responsible party will be determined and held accountable for that to the family. Sad story, but I think they're doing the right thing in this case. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.